Hey all, so welcome to my channel. So today in this video I'm continuing my series of 7th Lord in signs. Okay, so today we're taking 7th Lord placement in Gemini sign. Okay, I have completed till Taurus and I made 2 videos for 7th Lord in Taurus, so you may find the videos in my channel. It's recently uploaded, so you may find it right in the beginning. So today we're gonna make about 7th Lord placement in your Gemini sign. So before we get started, please subscribe my channel and follow me on Instagram. And if you want to take my personal consultation, so please check the link below. So without wasting time, let's get started. Okay, so first of all, this Gemini sign is the 3rd of the zodiac signs. Okay, and Gemini sign falls in 3rd house, so everything that's represented by 3rd house is obviously represented by Gemini sign. Okay, so Gemini sign tells that the person is very jolly. The person wants to enjoy the life. Okay, these Gemini people are towards enjoying the things, maybe because in their past life they have not enjoyed the things as they wanted to enjoy. Okay, so these people, no matter which planet is placed here, these people are towards enjoyment. Okay, so they find enjoyment in everything in life. These people love communicating and they cannot live without communicating. Okay, so communication becomes very important for them. If your 7th Lord is placed there, it shows that your spouse will want to enjoy his life, will be highly communicative, will be very intelligent, will be very clever, will be childish, will be younger looking, and will have a dual nature. This thing will be present in your spouse. Okay, will be fair-skinned, will be intelligent, and will know how to communicate or how to convey your thoughts. Okay, now the things may be different for different planets, so let's talk about what these planets are saying about this thing. So it shows that your partner, your spouse, will have a lot of friends and will have a lot of contacts, especially with government and rich people, people in politics. So your spouse will be able to derive a lot of favor from government people, people who are having authority, or people who are really rich. And your spouse will also rise the luck in your life, will activate your 5th house, so you may gain name, fame, everything after your marriage. Okay, so this is the thing, but your spouse will be egoist and will also always try to dominate you. So this thing is there, and that love and romance will kind of absent, or sun wherever it sits, it burns the qualities of the house. Okay, so somewhere the romance will become very dry, a dry romance. Maybe because of your past life, you have that kind of a past life karma between you and your spouse that you're not able to get that romance that you actually desire. So a dry romance it gives her. And now if it's moon, so moon will be placed in your 6th house. Okay, in Gemini. So it shows you have a karmic connection, part of the karmic connection with your spouse, which you have to pay here in this life. You may have to go through some failed relationships before you get a true love. Like someone may break your heart, or you may have to go through ups and downs in relationships first of all. But it shows you will get a spouse who is highly possessive, or may not like to talk to others, or emotional misunderstanding can be there between you and your spouse. Okay, so this is the thing, but your spouse will really love caring for people and will highly emotional, and will, we need to see in which nakshatra it's placed, because moon is very delicate planet. So it takes the qualities of the planet it's conjunct with and all, but it will give an emotional spouse as it is in sixth house. It may create arguments and fights because of the emotional misunderstanding that you both may have. Okay, and now if it's Venus, so Venus or Taurus, Venus will sit in your 8th house. It shows that your spouse will be highly good looking, will be from a very good family, can be very rich as well, and will bring a lot of wealth in your life. Okay, it's just like when your spouse may come in your life, you may get some hidden wealth as you may be like willing to get from a very long time, like some kind of joint assets, and you may get it after your spouse may come in your life. And you will also gain a lot of favor from your in-laws family. So this is the thing that shows your spouse may be very creative and would love to communicate about like hidden things. Okay, something that's hidden, something that's not like occult or mysticism and astrology, past life, or something that's really hidden. And it also shows maybe your spouse may be hiding something from you, so you need to be careful. And before you get married, talk about everything so that there couldn't be something that's hidden from you. And now it was Libra, so it will sit in your 3rd house. Okay, so it shows that your spouse will be very good looking, will be very good at arts and media, and he will have a lot of friends, opposite sex friends. He or she will be able to attract a lot of people, a lot of opposite sex friends your spouse may be able to attract. Okay, so this is the thing. And you are also very highly creative because it's your Venus is in your 3rd house, and you may get a spouse like that as well. And after your spouse may come in your life, you will be more interested in fashion, modeling, and media, and all these things. Okay, you will get a spouse online or through social media or in a long journey, someone from a far off land, or in a short journeys. Okay, something like that. And then if it's Mercury, okay, so Mercury will sit in its own house in Gemini sign. So first of all, it shows that you may have dual relationships. You may have to go through a lot of relationships. It shows particularly that you are not able to stay in one relationship for a long time. You get bored because it's your 7th house and it's showing your relationships. Okay, so this is the thing. So before you get into a true relationship, you may have to go through some other relationships. Okay, and that's why it's okay, it's not a problem, because nowadays everyone has to go through 2 or 3 relationships before they get the true love. Okay, so it doesn't matter, but you will get a spouse who will be highly intelligent, highly clever, very good looking, or younger looking, someone who is really younger to you and childish, someone who loves to enjoy life and very communicative, very clever, and having a good business mind. So this is the thing which it shows. Okay, and now if the Virgo, so your this sits in your 4th house. Okay, so it shows the house will be very intelligent and clever, and will be having a very good career. In his career, he may be into something where he needs to communicate to people, or use his intelligence, use his communication skills, rather than using a physical work or doing any kind of physical task. So but your spouse will be very analytical and very intelligent and very clever, a good mathematician, and someone who is really good at math and all this. And it shows a good career to your spouse, and your spouse may have a very good communication with your family. in your home. Whenever he comes to your home, he would really like to speak and communicate with your family. And now if it's Jupiter, so Jupiter is the lord of our Sagittarius. It's sitting in your Gemini in first house. It shows that you want a spouse who is actually highly intelligent and wise person, a simple man, okay? So you may get a spouse of your choice, and you may be highly influenced by the personality of your spouse. Your spouse will definitely influence you a lot and will be like a teacher to you. Maybe in your past life your spouse was really teaching you or was your teacher. So this is the thing that it shows her, and it shows a spouse who is really intelligent. And after your spouse may come in your life, you may also gain weight, and your interest towards education may rise. So it gives a good spouse and someone who is living next to you or at a short distance, not very far. And now if it's Pisces, so it's sitting in your 10th house, okay? So it shows that your spouse, whenever after coming alive, will highly influence your career, will highly influence your job, or maybe you find your spouse at a workplace or at a college or at educational institute particularly. And you may have to shift from your birthplace, your homeland, to another place because of your marriage or your job, okay? So your spouse will help you a lot in developing your career. Or after marriage, you may be very much interested in building up your career, okay? Particularly as a teacher, as a guide, or as a manager somewhere, or as a business person. And then if it's Mars, and Mars will be sitting in your 9th house, it shows that your spouse will definitely be having that anger issues. And in Gemini sign, that's its enemy sign. So yes, will be having, but your spouse will be intelligent as well, and he would know how to act and where to act, how to like convey your emotions and convey your strength and power in a right manner. So this is the thing, and you may after your marriage, your luck may rise, and you may get a chance to travel to another country or another place somewhere. And your spouse may be very energetic and will love physical activities, will love to travel, will love to explore things rather than sitting idle. Even if you both stay at home all the time, your spouse will not like to sit idle. He will or she will be doing some household work or something, but will not like to sit idle. And this is the thing it shows. And it shows a good spouse. But if it goes in Ardra Nakshatra, then it really will like make your spouse someone who like Rudra, who was like blast when he's in anger. But as Jupiter is aspecting or Mars is well placed, it will not be that bad. But Rudra's anger comes and goes very soon, so don't worry about that. It's a good thing because your spouse actually will fight for you and will stand by you like Rudra, okay? Fight for justice, fight for right. And now if it's Scorpio, so it's sitting in your 2nd house, was actually going into your family house. So first of all, it going 8 places away. It shows you will have a transformation in your life after marriage. But your spouse and your family may not be like very good at communicating with each other. Because of your spouse, you may have to get separated from your family, and your spouse will also influence your speech a lot. Your spouse will have the characteristics of Mars, will have anger issues and all, but will always stand by you to fight for you from anyone, and will love physical activities. And you also desire a partner who has Martian qualities because you're Taurus, and a Taurus always wants a Scorpio. So will be, or very secretive, very like hidden. So this kind of spouse you may get. And now if it's Saturn, so your Lord is sitting in your 12th house. Saturn as Capricorn will sit in your 12th house. It shows foreign journeys or marrying someone abroad or in foreign countries somewhere else. So it shows this thing, and it shows that your spouse will be having cold nature, but can hide emotions, can not be very good at communicating because it's Gemini's, and Saturn is sitting here. Gemini is a sign of communication, so communications may suffer, may not be able to express his emotions. This is the thing. So it's better you both communicate at your bedroom or somewhere where others won't listen, so your spouse may feel comfortable to express his or her emotions. And you may get a spouse, like you may find your spouse at a place where people don't usually come, like foreign lands or hospitals or jails, or even at parks at night where people don't usually come. So that is the moment your 12th house is activated. And now if it's Aquarius, so your 7th lord will sit in your 11th house. It's really a very great placement. After your marriage, your savings and wealth will definitely rise, your career will rise, and you may get a chance to meet new people in your job and your career, and wealth will increase. But it's not very great for romance actually. So romance may not be, that means cold romance. Your marriage is the marriage where you both have to fulfill something related to karma, okay? So marriage is not always about love and romance. Marriage has a very deeper meaning, and Saturn actually gives a long-lasting marriage. So this is the thing, and it's a good placement. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you really enjoyed the video, guys. Bye bye.